Let's have a little chat. So, I think a while back I said I was going to try to upload at least once a week. It didn't last long. Fuck. Yeah, burnout's a bitch. Anyway. Um, so yeah, I'm not gonna bother with any kind of an upload schedule. I always say I'm gonna try to stick to some kind of a schedule, then that never happens. Most of the time it's because of burnouts. Anyway, it is what it is. There's also just been a lot happening lately, not just in terms of like global news, but like in terms of like what's just been happening here at home. There's just so much going on. There's so much I have to deal with now. But it is what it is. I've kind of just gotten to a point where I'd rather focus on what I have like in my actual life, my actual like social circles, than try to focus on a channel that in all likelihood will never really actually take off in any meaningful way. And besides, even if my channel did take off to a point where I can monetize it, were these? Okay, yeah, most of them are grown. But like, even if I could monetize my channel, I don't think I would want to depend on it for any kind of consistent, like, money either way. Like, I would have to sacrifice so much to keep a YouTube channel like mine actually, actually, sustainable. It's just not worth it. Not to mention the taxes, which, I'm gonna be honest, like most of my life, my taxes have been relatively simple, and throwing in something like YouTube, which is technically freelance, technically I'm not dealing with an employer, technically I am the employer in that instance, it's just not worth it. Like, I've just decided against it for so many reasons. Like, I'm not gonna bother with, like, consistent uploads. I'm just gonna go back to what I did before and basically just, whenever I have something I really want to make or something I really feel like I need to say, I'm just gonna put it out there when I want to, more or less. It got me thinking, too. Like, in today's day and age, where so much of the world is constantly connected all the time, I think we've kind of lost something. And I know, I'm not like the first one to talk about this, nor will I be the last. I am well aware of that. But I basically come to the understanding that now more than ever, with things constantly getting worse around us, it's going to be very important to keep our peace. It's going to be really important to find ways to keep ourselves sane in a world that is constantly driving us to madness. Like, I really wish things were not as bad as they were. But that only does so much in the end. Hold on, let me... Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to these. But it's just... Like, at the end of the day, there really is only so much you can do to, there really is only so much you can do about most things happening in the world. And I want so badly to just say that I have, like, answers, right? I want so badly to say that, oh, everything will work out. And in a way, I do think they will. Like, I still hold out optimism for, like, people. Maybe not necessarily for the systems or the powers that be, but, like, seeing what has been happening in places like Minnesota, as an example, seeing that Cuba has just, after a long time, basically gone full, like, quote-unquote woke, but, like, in all honesty, seeing that they've just legalized gay marriage and they've passed a whole bunch of laws recognizing LGBT rights on the whole, like if a place like Cuba is able to recognize LGBT people, then what does that say about us? Like, yeah, it says America is basically cooked, but like, I think that also says that it's really not like too late, right? It kind of says that even a shithole like here could still change for the better. You just, we have to keep constantly pushing for it. We can't stop talking about it, right? Most importantly, we're gonna have to be there for each other when things go wrong. I think now more than ever, we're just gonna have to look out for each other, right? Like, whatever friends or family you have in your own inner circles, now more than ever, we're just gonna have to look out for each other. Like, in our own circles, in our own unique ways. Sometimes that's really all you can do, right? And by the way, you may be wondering why I'm playing Minecraft all of a sudden. I mean, to be fair, it's not the first time I've shown myself playing Minecraft on this channel. It's just not really a game I usually cycle in and out of. Like, I do remember making a video basically glazing the hell out of Vibrant Visuals when that was, like, still in beta, because I thought it was really cool that shaders were now just a vanilla part of the game, but I digress. But, yeah, I've been playing this game a lot more as I've sort of come to this understanding. And you know what? It's kind of nice, actually. Just slowing down, just not focusing on the things that bring me stress. And I know it seems so basic, right? Like, oh, just, stop worrying. But, like, it goes so much deeper than that. I'm making this video not just to you guys, the audience. I'm kind of doing this for myself, too. I think this is something, deep down I've been needing to try to, understand better. Like, this is something, like, even right now, I don't know how people do it constantly, where, like, as everything is burning down around them, they still somehow manage to keep a smile on their face. As I've gotten older, I think I finally understand. The whole, like when you can't do nothing, but there's nothing you really can do, you just do what you can. And yes, that is a reference, by the way. I will give a heart in the comments to whoever gets that reference. But it's kind of true. At any given time, there is only so much we can do about most situations. I think right now, as we are trying to fight back against the wave of tyranny that's going on across the world, it's really going to be about picking those battles, right? Figuring out what we can do in what circumstances and doing what we can, showing up where it matters, and then most of all, just being there for the people who matter. It also sucks when we have to deal with personal tragedies too, in the midst of all of it, right? Like, we lose a family member, or we lose a pet. Maybe, like, we find out a friend is going through hard times, and I think all we can really do is just, in that moment, do what matters at that time. A personal friend of mine is also going through through tragedy just like this. I'm not going to say who, because I kind of want to maintain their privacy, because at a time like this, I know that's absolutely going to matter. I'm sure that friend of mine is probably watching this right now, and if you are, just know that it's going to be okay. We've been through worse than this. We'll make it through this too. Or maybe there's someone in the audience who needs to hear this, because maybe their friends just don't want to say it either. But yeah, things suck right now. Probably more than they ever have. You know, back in the Great Depression, people used to literally eat leather boots. They would like take old boots and boil them just to try to get some kind of nutrition. We don't even have that option now. Yeah, good luck trying to eat leather boots these days. Everyone has fucking shoes. Everyone has like sneakers. But again, I digress, but like despite how hard times have gotten, I do genuinely hold out hope. I have to always choose to hold hope. The only alternative to holding out hope is just complete nihilism, and I refuse to let the little joy I get out of life be sucked away by such miserable people. Like, I do not want what is left of my everyday joy to be sucked away by people who literally don't even know who I am in the grand scheme of things. Like whether that be politicians, whether that be like tech giants, whatever. At the end of the day, as shit gets worse, I'm just gonna have to do what I can to keep my peace. Fucking flies. You can't see it because I don't have a camera, but flies are fucking all around me. Anyway. Oh yeah. The it's a long story. The apartment we're living in right now is complete fucking garbage. But hey, you know it's good. We actually recently talked to one of the neighbors, and yeah, shit's bad for them too in their apartment, and we're actually gonna try to get shit fixed. I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but yeah, it's kind of that thing. You do what you can where you can. Even if it's not much, every little bit helps. I really, really want to try and just make sure people know, right? One, obviously, do not let yourself be gaslit by people. Like, people in charge, these politicians and these fucking tech corps, they're gonna fucking try to tell you, right? That, oh no, things are great, actually. You're just lazy, you're unproductive, you know, shit like that. And they'll always try to tell you shit like this. Even when things are going like no matter how badly things are going for basically everyone, they're just gonna keep fucking lying. They keep trying to gaslight you because they just want more and more of your money. They want more of your attention because they themselves cannot buy happiness with their money. It's you've probably heard this spiel like a million times. And again, I am partially saying this because I kind of needed to tell this to myself. Don't give up hope. The second you give up hope, they win. If you have friends in your life, reach out to them. Talk to them. Even if you yourself aren't feeling that great, fucking goddamn bugs. Anyway, God, even when it's a completely controlled environment, my fucking videos get interrupted by random bullshit happening. As I was saying, if you have friends, reach out to them. Talk to them. Whether it's them who's feeling down or you, just them being present in that moment can go a lot further than you may realize in times like this. Just having someone to lean on, having someone you can reach out to ground yourself back in that moment. It won't fix the problem, but it will absolutely help. If nothing else, it will make you feel a lot better. And I wish I had some kind of a call to action. I wish I had maybe more of a reach, so I could maybe like get people to organize behind something, but I don't. I'm just some very stressed, anxious fucking uh just ancient fucking Gen Zer on the internet who I guess at one point in my life I'm going the wrong way. I'm just some fucking anxious kid who grew up too fast on the internet who at some point probably could have been a YouTuber. I don't know. Maybe if things had gone differently. Maybe if I actually had the energy. But I don't. And you know what? That's okay. Because for as bad as things are right now, even if they don't get better, I don't want to waste what time I have. I don't want to lose what happiness I still have. Maybe it's spite, but hey, if that's what it takes, you know? And I absolutely refuse to let this affect the people I care about too. Like I said, I have friends. I still try my best to reach out when I can. And again, if any of my friends are watching, please reach out to me too. You know? Don't be scared to reach out to the people who are closest to you. Because chances are, however bad you're feeling, they may be feeling the same way. Right now, what's really going to matter the most is the connections you have to people. Whether that be your friends or your family, blood relatives or found family, that's not going to matter. All that really matters right now is just sticking with the people who have stuck by you and making sure that at the end of the day, no matter what happens, you have someone you can cry with. That's it for now. I'm out.